Did anyone ever launch a career at more thunder and command? Rookie of the Year in 1984, Triple Crown pitcher in 85. Let the record show. 24 wins, a Bob Gibson-esque 1.53 ERA, and 268 strikeouts, the most by the youngest ever at the tender age of 20 years old. That last number, only Bob Feller had come closest. 261 strikeouts at age 21, way back in 1940. The next year, in this theme of Triple Crowns, Gooden stood atop the baseball mountaintop as a world champion in '86. His first 3 seasons were not just dominant, they were seismic. He was the phenom who lit up Queens and remains one of the most electrifying arms the game has ever seen. I present to you Dwight Doc Gooden. What was it like being a member of that '86 team with all that firepower, personality, which numbers could not teach?
It was a lot of fun, a lot of hard work, a lot of great guys, a lot of baseball minds, guys that loved the game. We loved each other. Even we had a competition with each other. Nobody knew it was a friendly competition, but we came so close in '84 and '85. You know, '84 we finished behind the Cubs. '85 we won 98 games. We got sent home. And so in '86 when we came to spring training, Davy Johnson had a meeting. He said, "We're not only going to win, we're going to dominate." And everybody bought in, and that was our whole mission.
And you dominated for real.
Yes.
What role did 3 mentors, top catcher Gary Carter, arguably the finest first baseman of all time, Keith Hernandez, and ace pitching coach Stottlemyre, play in shaping your early years?
Oh, unbelievable. I had Keith. Keith was like my assistant pitching coach on the field in '84. He knew the league, a veteran guy, was really into the game, a true captain, led by example. And then '85, when we traded for Gary Carter, it was no secret I had the best year of my career. Gary was a leader. He knew the league, great experience, he was the missing piece. And then having Mel Stottlemyre, who challenged me between his starts, where I didn't get complacent with what I was doing. And he was just a great man. He was like my second father away from home. And I miss Mel every day, man.
Was there a coach or voice in the minors who helped center your rhythm before the spotlight arrived?
Most definitely. John Cumberland was his name. The late John Cumberland. I was in A-ball. I started off 0-3. 0-3, they was going to sit me down, right? John Cumberland said, "No, we're not going to sit him down. We'll have him miss a start. I'm going to work with him." We didn't work on anything. We just talked about pitching inside. Because I wasn't pitching inside because in high school I hit a kid in the head, so I was afraid to pitch inside. So he told me, he goes, "If a guy hits the ball hard off you, the next guy wants you to knock him down. If a guy hits a home run off you, the next guy wants you to hit him in the plate." We did that for about 8 starts. I got to 8-3. He said, "Okay, you don't need to do that anymore." After starting 0-3, because of that one talk I had with John Cumberland, I finished 19-4 with 300 strikeouts, and I was in the big leagues.
Amazing, amazing. The wisdom of one man.
One man, that's all it took, yeah.
Your skipper, Davy Johnson, as I remember him when he was a brave second baseman, and the back end of his Orioles career, projected calm. At least that's what we saw if you watched him on television. But was there more fire under that dugout demeanor than people realize?
Oh, if you had to bring it out, he would bring it out. Davey was the greatest guy. He was what we call a player's manager. He'd sit in the back of the plane with us. He'd play cards. He'd go out to eat with us. But he had a set of rules. As long as you didn't break his rules or upset him, he was fine. Like I said, easygoing guy, calm guy, but don't piss him off. He can show the other side as well.
One of his rules.
One of his rules, yes.
Tell me one of his rules.
One of his rules was make the curfew. He didn't care who you was, how much success you had. Don't break the curfew, or he'll let you know.
Let us talk about your speciality, pitchcraft, shall we?
Yeah.
What made, as the great Roy Campanella styled it, Uncle Charlie, the curveball, yours, so lethal?
That was my pitch. So my dad taught me that pitch at an age of 9 years old. He felt like it was how you throw as opposed to what you throw. Me personally, I wouldn't teach that because kids, ligaments and stuff developing, but it worked for me. That was my pitch. I only had 2 pitches, fastball and curveball. My dad taught me at a young age how to change speeds with the curveball, how to add and subtract with it, and how to locate the curveball. So technically, I turned 2 pitches into 4 pitches, and that was just by the help of my dad teaching me at a young age. And that was my pitch. Everybody, a lot of times, even the Cubs, when Larry Boyd, we traded for him in '85, he goes, "Doc, we had your pitches, you're tipping your pitches, and we still couldn't hit you." I was 28-4 or 28-6 lifetime with the Cubs, and they had my pitches. So, you know, give myself a look credit. That's how tough my pitches was back then.
But your gas, that heater was something else. Was it grip, wrist action, Deception, angle.
All of the above. You're right on it. You should have been a pitching coach. You're right on it.
Well.
So my dad taught me always a loose wrist, and what he called a 4-seam grip. Like if my fingers, these are the seams, you want to be right on the tip of the seams with a nice loose grip. So you just nice and easy on top. Where you get that nice whip. Where some hitters say you can hit a ball coming by them, and you're just playing the mind game with them. So
and you get that late movement on it.
yes. So I give all the credit to my dad. And the one thing I regret was not asking my dad before he passed away, where did he get his knowledge from? Because he taught me all about pitching, and my nephew, Gary Sheffield, he taught him all about hitting.
Yeah, I know, and you really missed your father.
Yeah, my father was, he was like, once he passed, the desire and the fun wasn't there anymore, and that's, which really led to my retirement with the Yankees.
Who was your pitching idol growing up?
My pitching idol, Nolan Ryan, Tom Seaver, Bob Gibson, and J.R. Richards. Those were my.
So the drop down,
the
power through.
The power, the power with the back leg. My dad taught me the high leg kick.
But they were distinctive pitches.
They're all
Distinct
different.
pitches.
Yeah, and there's three distinct.
Quickly describe those.
The thing about, so Nolan Ryan, he was known for his fastball, powering, the intimidation, the looking guys in the eye. Tom Seaver was the drop and fire guy. And J.R. Richards, the big guy. His slider, fastball. So he had the slider. I put my curveball with his slider. Nolan Ryan, I used intimidation fighter. If I threw one up and in, I'm gonna look at a guy right in his eyes. If he looked down, I know I got him. And Tom Seaver was what I call the pitcher. He knew how to pitch. He wasn't just throwing. He wasn't just a power guy. He knew how to pitch. And my thing was, even if I didn't have my best stuff, I knew how to pitch. I wasn't just a power guy. So I got something from all three others.
And of course, Bob Gibson before them,
Bob
and Satchel Paige.
Bob Gibson was a total package, man. Total package. He could pitch, get you out, strike you out, knock you down, whatever you wanted to do.
Whatever it was.
Whatever it took.
So when you watch these days, maybe the best in the business that reflects that, Tarik Skubal. Hard-throwing lefty, a nasty, devilish mound presence. Do you see shades of Steve Carlton?
I see a little bit of it. I saw Steve Carlton at the end of his career, but from the film I saw and what my dad told me about Steve Carlton, I see a lot of that in Skubal. And Paul Skenes, another one. Big guy, power guy, but he knows how to pitch as well. He's got a lot of pitches. He's going to be tough. I like to see him wearing one of those New York uniforms soon.
Well, you talked about him. I was going to ask you about this Jacob Miserowski.
Oh, from Milwaukee.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yes, I've seen him his last start against Paul Skenes. That was a great matchup. I look forward. I might be a little biased, but I look forward now when watching baseball to the pitching matchup, especially young guys and their mound presence means a lot.
Are you familiar with Chase Burns?
Of course.
Did you see what he did last week? This week, actually.
This week, yes.
5 in a row against the Yankees.
Yeah, I saw that.
He struck them out.
I saw that. Amazing.
What is Tito doing in Cincinnati with Burns and Hunter Green and Andrew Abbott?
They coming. They're coming.
You like what they're doing in Cincinnati? Is that a playoff team?
And Francona is a good manager to have. He's dealt with top guys like with Pedro, all these guys. So it's a good guy to have right there, bring these guys up. I think they're going to be tough. They get in the playoff, they're going to be real tough because pitching what gets you there.
From electric lights at Shea to your continued presence in the baseball community, what keeps you busy these days? And if fans or friends want to connect, how can they reach you or follow along?
Well, they go to my Instagram with Doc Gooden, Instagram, Doc Gooden 16. And what keeps me going, I do a lot of camps and clinics in Long Island. I'm at still a lot of games. So I'm at the Yankee game, Met games. I have my grandkids now playing baseball. My youngest son is just transferred from University of Maryland to Sacramento State playing football. So between the kids, camps, clinics, and my love, watching the Yankees and Mets, that's what I pretty much do, camps and clinics.
Excellent, excellent. As a token of our appreciation here at the World Baseball Network, I'd like to present you with this token.
Very nice. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.